action. Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's Paul Finkelstein at omgtalk.com, the small business owner, entrepreneur, professional podcast, if you will. We have all kinds of small business owners and professionals, as well as entrepreneurs. I guess they could all lump into one category, but sometimes people are finicky about those terms and they're pretty proud of those names. Today, we have a special guest. Her name is Lara Rollins. She's from the Indiana area. We met her on happyneighborhoodproject.com. I think Thrive that she's representing is one of the sponsors for happyneighborhoodproject.com. How are you today, Lara?
I am fantastic. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's great to see you this sunny morning here. Well, at least it is here in Southeast Florida. Maybe you just had snow this past week, and I won't rub it in anymore. Maybe I will. But so, Lara, let's learn about you. And if you could tell us, what exactly do you do and how long have you been doing it? And one professional lady said, I should never say how long someone's doing something if they're female, because it might include that I'm asking how old they are. And they were just kidding, of course, but I'm just referring to the business. So what exactly do you do and how long have you been doing it, to give our listeners an idea of your experiences and what you're dealing with your in business?
Absolutely. So I just say I'm 29 forever. So when I start telling you the years, just remember 29. I was actually born in Holland, the country, and my dad was a business owner and he made awnings and blinds. And when I was 5, he decided to move us to America. And so I grew up with, my mom worked for him for 20 years, and, the business owner is always working. It never turns off. So I remember just having him deal with issues with keeping employees, running the books and appointments and getting paid. And so I decided I wasn't going to do that when I got older. And so I became a teacher. I actually taught in the classroom for 15 years. I went on to be a digital implementation specialist for McGraw Hill for 3 years after that, traveling around the state and implementing digital curriculum for different school districts. Well, I decided that it was time for me to figure out what I wanted to do when I grew up. And I decided to go into the business side and actually help people just like my dad. So Thrive, it is an all-in-one, end-to-end client solution. It helps you get clients, it helps you get paid and get credit. So we have a CRM system. We even have the ability to have search engine optimization in the background. We choose keywords. We play with Google in the sandbox all day long. We make sure that people, when they search you, they find you. I'll give you a quick example. Last Sunday, I wanted to go to brunch. I said, best brunch area in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I got one and I was so excited. I clicked the maps and I headed straight there. And guess what happened when I got there? An abandoned strip mall, no longer there. So what that meant to me is their listings are wrong. Their online listings management, they are not synced, right? So Google uses lots of different platforms to get their information, like Yahoo and Bing and Facebook and Maps. There's 72 engines. I stress that so much. It's such a differentiator for us because they did not get my business. Have you ever been on vacation and you get there and they're closed? Or just like what happened to me. So what I get to do is streamline all of that. Make sure you people, when they search you, they find you. And today during COVID and everything that's happened in the past year, I always like to say, we were built for this because people can find you now online. They can pay you. We have our own processing built right in. They can schedule with you when you're not open. You work all day. At night is when I get to schedule my hair appointments. So how are you accommodating your customer and how they want to do business? We also do marketing. I get emails a lot. I bought a shirt from The Gap 10 years ago, and guess who still emails me? The Gap. So what do I need? What do small business owners need to do? Well, guess what? We open our text a lot faster than email. And text is about every 7 seconds. So we have that ability as well. That's just a few of the options, including review management as well.
Now, you must have lots of success stories. So can you give us 2 of your favorite success stories that you could share with us? That it could be business or personal. Maybe you just lost 9,000 pounds and you gained all this weight during the pandemic. I know I embellished that a bit, but 9,000 pounds. You must have been a very big lady and very tall lady, 9,000 pounds. But perhaps maybe you have 2 of your favorite success stories over the past 2 years that you could share with us. And they could be business or personal.
Sure. So I would say one of my biggest successes was in my education career. I decided that I was never done learning. So I went and got a master's degree. And then I thought, okay, a few years later, I actually wanted to become a principal. So I have my principal license. That was a big accomplishment. So you can call me Principal Rollins if you'd like. And I think in in following that footstep, I took the ability to be able to be a leader and just really jump into a career that I didn't know about, right? I've been here 3 years and it's just been really successful. I've been at the top of my game. I am one of the highest sales leaders in our company. And I say that very humbly. I love what I get to do. I make those relationships and I help my businesses. One of my clients, AC Trash Hauling and More. Guess what he does? He hauls trash. The good stuff, right? Like your swing sets and your mini barns. He is a power user for Thrive. I'll tell you what happened. He started with $85 in a truck, and he has now grown his business to over $250,000 because he is now able, if I have stuff I need removed, I can take a picture, I can send it through the software. He can then decide, give me an estimate. I can approve that estimate, create the invoice, I can pay him. I never have to touch him or see him, contactless payments. What else does he do? Oh, we schedule the appointment. He has automated reminders, automated follow-up. He comes to the house, he picks up your things, he leaves, guess what? Leave me a review, comes automatically. And then he can send me reminders and maybe, hey, I have a referral program or coupon, which is all included. And I think the biggest successes he's had is with social media advertising. He puts on, do you have a mattress to be moved? And guess what? He gets hits all the time. And our platform allows him not just to hit Facebook, but Google and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn. So it's pretty awesome. And I'm just so proud of him. And he was such a good user. Thrive actually created a commercial using his business. So I'm really happy for him.
Now, tell everybody what motivates you to jump out of bed every day, and do you make your bed?
Well, my children motivate me to get out of bed. I have 3 beautiful little kids, and but really the ability to help my small businesses because I know the struggles. I grew up with those struggles, and that's what really gets me to do that. And actually, I normally don't make my bed, but today I did. It's so weird. I was like, well, I'll just make it. It only takes a few seconds. So that was just kind of funny you asked me that.
And the last question you hinted at the very beginning of our segment here, which was, when did you get your passion in life, your purpose in life? Did you know when you were at an early age, or was there several career moves along the way, or was it a pandemic-born business?
I knew I wanted to be a teacher, and I feel like I still educate today in 4th grade. And as I grew and I became a very competitive runner, and so that grew into a passion of wanting to compete and to win. I actually ran in college at Purdue, go Boilers. And so that has really driven me to the passion I have today to help.
And before I wrap up, is there any last minute thoughts, any announcements, any programs, workshops that your company is doing that you want to let people know about?
Yeah, we actually do have kind of an HVAC seminar. So if you're an HVAC company, please reach out to me. I can help you and give you some great information. But yeah, that's the first thing that popped to mind, but we're continually improving, and on thrive.com, you can find all the updates as well. And I'm just really excited that you had me. Thank you.
And I know that we just crammed your entire life into 15 minutes. And I just hit something. There we go. I hit a keyboard and a pop-up when I couldn't see there for a second, but wow. So we could be flexible here. It's amazing. Like, you're in a car, I'm in my office, and we're all working remote these days. So here's your certificate that I want to give you for letting me cram your entire life into 15 minutes. And I'll just put it through the camera. You can grab it on your end, enjoy it, hanging up that virtual certificate there. And if anybody wanted to get more than 15 minutes of your time, how would you want them to reach out to you? Maybe say your phone number twice, nice and slow, how you'd say it on Zoom, or your website, maybe spell it so people don't know how to spell it, or any other method to reach out to you, look you up on LinkedIn, find you at Happy Neighborhood Project on a certain day or time. Go ahead.
So LinkedIn is a great source, obviously, Lara Rollins. And then I would say the other way to reach me would be through my email. And it's Lara, Lara dot ROLLINS at THRYV.com. That's LARA.Rollins, ROLLINS at thrive.com, THRYV.com. Thank you.
It just occurred to me, your family owns or started a school somewhere in Georgia. Isn't there like a Rollins University somewhere?
Maybe, but I will have to do some digging on that one.
Yeah, maybe it's a different Rollins family with the same last name, like there's 50
Maybe.
Finkelsteins out there.
Sure.
Believe it or not, on LinkedIn. And also the same name, Paul and Finkelstein. Pretty crazy, right?
Right.
So today
Very.
we've been listening to Lara Rollins. She told us what she does, how long she's been doing it. She told us 2 of her favorite success stories that she's proud of. She told us what motivates her to jump out of bed every day, and if she makes her bed. And maybe she touched upon that, maybe a little. And then she told us when she got her purpose in life and passion, at what point in life she did that, whether it was a pandemic-born business, a career move, or was it early in life. Very interesting story. Go back and re-listen. Thanks, Lara Rollins, for joining us here at omgtalk.com, the small business owner, entrepreneur, and professional podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud, and YouTube as well. Just search on all of those at OMG Talk, no spaces, on Apple and all the rest. Great to have you here, Lara, and look for this on YouTube, and you can share the link. I'll also share it on the Happy Neighborhood Project Facebook group, as well as their verified members as well, so you can catch it over there and reshare, reshare, and reshare.
Thank you so much, Paul. We'll talk soon.